When you're drilling, you're dealing with a stack up of tolerances that can affect your accuracy. It starts with the headstock itself. There is a sleeve in here in which the quill rides, and in some older headstocks, that sleeve can begin to show a little wear. That will allow the quill to drift back and forth just a few thousandths of an inch. The quill itself, in the older ones, we made them with just a single bearing in the nose. This allowed a run out of plus or minus 5 thousandths, quite a bit really. Our new 2-bearing quills have a run out of just 1 thousandths. The chuck and the drill bits may have problems of their own, just from imperfections. Depending on the brand of the chuck, there may be a difference in the way it's made, and even within brands, chucks themselves can show great differences. A single jaw may be just a little fatter than the other jaws, and therefore throw the drill off center, or the hole in which the chuck is mounted could be drilled just at a tiny angle and create some run out. Drill bits may look straight, they may even measure straight, but they aren't truly straight. And even if they are truly straight, the tip of this brad point bit may be ground off centers just ever so slightly. All of this will affect your ability to hit a mark on a piece of wood when you feed the bit with the quill. So what do you do about it? Well, let's start with the casting. If you suspect that the sleeve in here is worn, when you drill, of course, you don't have to worry about it if you just lock down the quill feed. But if you need the quill feed, just tighten it ever so slightly so there's just a little bit of friction there. That will take most of the slop out of the system. As far as the quill itself, trading your old single bearing quill for a double bearing quill could be a really good move, cause it could save you a lot of grief. As far as the chuck goes, it helps to tighten the chuck in all 3 holes when you mount a bit. This ensures that there's even pressure from all 3 jaws. But even then, the slight imperfections in the chuck and the drill bit may cause you problems. Let's take a look here. I have mounted a 3/8 inch drill bit, brad point, in this chuck, and you just watch me tighten it down in all 3 holes. I'm going to center the bit right over a little pinprick that I have made in a piece of plywood. And I'm going to turn this slowly. See that? See how that the point of that bit is drifting out away from the hole and then back over it? Okay? It's just perverse the way these things do that. Okay? But there is a way to cure this. Let me show you. I'm going to take a Sharpie here, and I'm going to put an orange dot right here on my chuck. All right, now I'm going to loosen the drill bit, and I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. And there we go. And see what happens. Let's get the bit over the dot and rotate it. Okay, there's still just a little run out, but it is much, much better. Okay, I could take that and turn it maybe another 45 degrees and test that again. Whoop, see, got worse. Let me go back to where I was. we go. That's actually pretty good right there. At this point, I put an orange dot on the shank of the bit to match the orange dot there on the chuck. What's happening is whatever imperfection is in the chuck that's cocking the bit to one side, and whatever imperfection there is in the bit that's cocking it to one side, are now juxtaposed. One cancels out the other, and I'm getting a pretty good lineup with the tip of the bit. Now I would continue doing this for all the bits in my collection, and as I get new bits, do the same thing. Just keep on marking the bits so that I can align them when I put them in with this mark in the chuck. That way, I won't get perfect accuracy, but I'll get much more accurate than I would have been otherwise. I'm Nick Angler. Keep your corner square.